Hello, and welcome to our DogBizPro help video series. In this video, we will be explaining how to work inside of the dog tabs. To start, you would just want to navigate to a dog's specific page, just like I am showing here. Once you're inside of this page, you should be able to see several tabs showing inside of the dog's account page. If you're in your training module, then the first tab is titled Classes. This Classes tab will show a complete history of all the classes this dog has registered for. If I was to click on a class from inside of this tab, it would actually take me to that specific class page. The next tab showing inside of this page is the Events tab. This tab will show a complete history of all the events and private training appointments this dog has registered for. If I clicked on a private training appointment from inside of this tab, then I could actually edit that private training appointment. If I had clicked on an event from inside of this tab, it would actually take me to that event-specific page. As I mentioned, those are the tabs that would show if you're inside your training module. If you're inside your daycare and boarding module, you would actually be seeing a daycare and boarding tab instead. The daycare tab would allow me to see a complete history of all the daycare appointments that this dog has registered for. If I was to click on an appointment, I could actually edit that appointment and save my changes right inside this window. The boarding tab works much the same way, and it allows me to see a complete history of all the boarding appointments that this dog has registered for. If I was to click on a specific boarding, again, I would be able to edit that actual boarding appointment and save my changes right from inside this window. So again, depending on which module you're in, that will determine what your first two tabs will show inside that dog specific page. The next tab showing is the actual Vaccines tab. Inside this tab, you are able to view all of the vaccines that this dog currently has attached to their account. You would be able to edit existing vaccines from inside this window by clicking on the three dot icon and choosing the edit icon. And from inside this window, I'd actually be able to edit that vaccine. So let's say for some reason I wanted to change when it was actually given. Say it was given on 5/2 instead of 5/1. I could reflect that in both the given and expires, save my changes, and if you notice it is now showing 5/2 and 5/2 instead of 5/1. The next tab showing inside this page is the Notes tab. The Notes tab will show any dog notes that you have attached to this dog's specific account. You are able to edit existing notes, delete them, email, or print notes all right from inside this location. So again, if you wanted to do any of those actions, you would just click on the three dot icon, and again, you could preview that note, edit that note, email that note, or print it out. The next tab showing inside this page is the History tab. This tab will show a complete history of that dog's account. If the dog was registered for a class or another service, that would all be showing inside this History tab. The last tab showing inside the dog's specific page is the Fields tab. This tab will show all the dog's custom field responses. So if you have a custom form and the client had filled out that form for the dog, you could view or edit those responses right from inside of this tab. So let's say I no longer wanted this dog to be marked as aggressive towards people. I could actually uncheck that checkbox, click Save, and it would actually update those changes for me. Hopefully that helps and explains how the dog tabs work.